New intro. So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also, you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. A registered offender has been accused of more offender related crimes against young minors. Quote, tigers don't change their stripes, leopards don't change their spots, and offenders don't change their conduct. According to the sheriff's office, Robert Scott, age 46, of Bartow, was convicted of lewd or lascivious battery of a victim. This fall, Scott is accused of sending explicit text messages and other photos of himself to a minor. He also recorded videos of minors through their bedroom windows while they were undressing. Records of Florida Department of Corrections show that Scott served 6 years in prison for a 2003 lewd and lascivious conviction, then returned to prison in 2014 for 6 more years. The sheriff's office stated that a stint in prison was related to drug, traffic, and probation violation charges. In court Tuesday, prosecutors asked for elevated bond due to Scott's previous charges and status as an offender. Quote, the state is asking the court to impose high bond conditions in this case in order to keep the community safe, in order to keep the children in the community safe. Scott is facing 3 counts of failure to comply with the offender law, 3 counts of transferring harmful material to a minor, video voyeurism of a minor under 16, lewd and lascivious conduct, and use of communications device to commit a felony. The judge set his bond at $135,000. Quote, it is quite concerning that Mr. Scott is a registered offender and is continuing the exact same course of conduct that got him in there in the first place. I was going to say to the judge who gave him that $135,000 bond, who was that Judge Stacy Kaler, judges like that needs to be taken directly off the bench. Realistically, how this should be going down, there should be no bail at all. You have all the evidence and proof, and then on top of that, he committed other acts that were outside of being an offender. So he's obviously a repeat offender of many different things. And if you don't keep him locked up, guess what? He's going to go out and do the exact same thing as which was stated before. And this is what I try to tell you guys before, that the court systems really do not care. They gave him a low bond. They really gave him a low bond. Like anybody in that community, if they wanted to, or several of them can get together and literally put up 135 just for him. They could start up a GoFundMe and tell some type of wishy-washy story and end up getting 135 for him with like no problem. Like I said before, they do not care about the kids. They don't care about your kids at all because they're all in on the exact same thing. The difference is that there are tier levels to this, right? He's in a low level tier as being like an offender, right? But then you have the cops, you got the lawyers, you got the judges, you got the doctors, you got the corporates, right? The businessmen and women that are directly out there, and then you got the ones that are higher above them. Like I said, this is all just a tier system. He's on the lower rung of that tier, so that's why he has to take the hits that he's taking. When clearly, if he was one of the rich, he would not be really taking these hits. They would have, smothered any of this information somehow and made it all vanish and disappear like they normally do. And then you won't hear about it up until 10 to 20 years from now. And then they want to decide to, oh, we're going to investigate, we're going to do a trial, we're going to try to contact the witnesses, we're going to sit up there and try to get more information. It's too late for that. Right? But like I said before, this is perfect proof that they do not care about your kids or the system. And yet again, why is it that the community, right, that this community is not speaking out about it? Where are all the true Americans at? Where are all you guys at to 100% speak on the fact that this is happening within your communities? That these are the types of people that are there and they continue to be there because your people that you put into positions, right, to create these laws, to judge and prosecute, they don't really do the job that they're supposed to do. So therefore, offenders like him are able to get out one, two, three, into the four. They're able to sit up there and do that a multitude of times, and the main people that get affected are the children. And they have to now struggle, and they got to sit up there and deal with this. And then they have to grow up and feel that, they are in a sense to blame for everything that transpired when realistically it's not their fault. And now they got to be afraid, right, of every single thing that goes bump in the night. Now they gotta sit up there every time they close their eyes. They're remembering that moment, right, where that incident took place. That is unfair. And that is ridiculous for a child to have to live through that and have to go through that continuously. But like I said before, I can't just automatically blame him. I have to automatically as well blame the parents, because the parents are the main ones that put the people in place, in power. The lawyers, the judges, the cops. The parents are the main ones that control the tax dollars. The parents are the main ones that have a voice. The parents are the main ones that live in those communities. So just as much as he is to blame, the parents are also to blame too for enabling him by way of a system that is enabling him to do the exact same things without any type of negative actions taking place for the actions that he committed against these children. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I listed in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.